In today's video, I'm just going to teach you the Mingle game song that you heard from Squid Game on the piano. Really, this is just going to be a beginner friendly, so it's not going to have any complicated chords. It's not going to have a lot of fast notes. We're just going to keep the right hand pretty much the same as what you've heard from Squid Game, and left hand, we're going to add in a few little notes just so it doesn't sound so empty. So, how I like to start off, there will be sheet music. You'll just see it over here. And how I will actually format this is I will just do the right hand, probably just the first few bars by itself. So the notes, I usually like to start off with fourth finger on F. Do this 3 times. I'll play it a bit faster than what you might practice it as, but regardless what, we're trying to play this fluently and up to the normal speed. So once you play the 3 Fs, you'll go onto a D, use the second finger. If that's good, move on to the next one, E flat with our third finger. So follow along. And I'm slowing down quite a lot on the D because there is a dotted note. And then I'll go back to the F. Now, probably you've heard this theme and you don't even need me to explain how to play it or the right hand because you've just heard this everywhere, over Instagram, over TikTok, over any social media, and probably even from friends at school. So you just do this again for another bar. It's not too hard at all. Now, of course, that sounds a little bit empty. And your left hand's probably wondering, what can I do in this silence? So I'd say it's a bit too hard, probably for some of you, to come up with all these different chords. Now, from my experiences, when I start to read something, or if I learn something, or if I hear something really popular and I just want to learn it straight away, I don't want to fuss around too much and play a really complicated version. I just want to play the melody, have somewhat of a left hand, and play it. That's all I care about. And I think you're probably watching this video thinking, I've clicked this video thinking about achieving the same thing as what I just said. So how I do this, I'd say you can just use one left hand note. So in this case, hopefully you can see, I take a B flat with my pinky, and I do this together. Same principle. Pretty much the main thing done. If you want to keep going, let's keep going. So then what I do next, you'll see the sheet music here. You'll see I've got a few more notes in the right hand and they're a bit higher up. So copy me. It's a lot easier if you just follow along. Start off on the G. You can start off with a, what's a good fingering? I think you could actually, yeah, I think it's easier to use a second finger on the G, and you'll see why. So we do second finger in G, and we do this 3 times, and we'll make one long, one short, and the other one just as a normal one. So just copy me. So you can sort of hear the long, short, long. It's like that. Then we go to a C. So once we've gone to the C, we go to a B flat, to an A, to a G, back to an A, to a B, and you can do this a few times. That's pretty much the right hand there. And with the left hand, of course, we don't want it to sound so empty. So we're going to add some left hand notes. Not too many, otherwise it can complicate this and you will probably lose motivation in playing piano and you might quit. That's not what I'm trying to do here. So I want you to try just add in one singular left hand note. In this case, we'll add in E flat. Finger option, we had pinky on the B flat, remember? And I'd say for the E flat, You could probably just go to a third finger, to be honest. It's not too bad. Okay, so we'll try third finger on E flat, right hand's on G. Not too bad. And then we can move on to another left hand note, because we don't want to be boring and just play one left hand note. Let's try put two. So next note, try a second finger on F. See how that goes. So we'll try like, yeah, I think that works. As we can see, right hand B flat, left hand F. They have a nice sound with it. So we'll go to. And of course, this sounds a little bit empty. So I think on the first one of those B flats, left hand, go back to a B flat. So just follow along. I'll just use the suggested fingering. Feel free to play it slow at the start. You might come across a few problems along the way, which is very normal, especially if this song is still above your skill level on piano. It might be a little bit tricky, but we've tried to narrow down the left hand just to one per bar, and the right hand, well, generally, if you've heard the song, that's great. If you haven't, you can copy me, or you could even test yourself and play it before I play it for you, so you can figure out the rhythms for yourself. But either way, you might not be able to play this too fast. You might not be able to play this at all. Who knows? But what I'd suggest is right hand first, then left hand. It's probably what you've heard from your teachers, probably what you've heard from school, from other piano players. Very simple bread and butter practice. Right hand separately, then left hand by itself, then you can put it together. But yeah, eventually feel free to speed up the entire section, because we don't want to play the Mingle song too slow. You know, you want to play it probably over the actual Squid Game, so it's a bit more interesting to listen to. So that's generally the Squid Game, the main Mingle theme song. It's just going to be a very short video. You probably don't even want to play the whole thing. You might have only heard that part and you want to just learn that part. I can make more. I can try put up some more videos, a part 2, 3, whatever. Just I could finish the entire song if you want. But I'll just try put up this little sample, just the most popular and the most famous section, and see if that works out for you and see if that's easy to follow. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.